Hey, there I am, that ugly feller. Let us get this thing going, guys, and let me get the heck out of that there. Is everybody hearing me okay? I'm hoping. Maybe not.
And that ever fucking comes through your head.
But I did wake up and look at the numbers, and it's like, did they not like the Rocco stream last
Yeah,
night?
fuck them. I don't give a fuck no more. I really don't care. I'm done
Were
fucking.
they not entertained by what was given to them?
They
That
don't
was
give
a
a
wonderful stream. You
Listen,
made
it's the bottom line here. It's because it's my channel, because it's my shows. It's hated. If anybody else did this fucking show, they would be all loving it. Okay, so like you said, what did you say to me about 2 weeks ago? You said, I thought about it hard. You said you really buried yourself with the fucking trolls last year. They fucking did. What did you say? What did you say? What were your exact words? You might have won, but we really didn't win. They
no, we
fucked.
never won.
They
Yeah.
shit shows, they tell you about it. When you don't put effort in, they tell you about it. When you work hard and put effort in, you do what they fucking tell you. All you got to do is this. You do it, they still fucking hate you. So fuck it, man. I got a lot better things to do in my life than sit here and play house with these motherfuckers. And then I'm not trying to please them. I'm not fucking them. Okay.
Yeah. I know he's angry that he lost a lot of money this month because of goof ups last month, and he's in that rebuilding phase. So I think every time he goes live now, he feels the sting of not having that 1,500 memberships. That's a lot of money. Yeah, there was a lot of election streams last night. I didn't even know what to watch. Melton was doing one. Uncle Jack was up with Granny, and then there was all like the other regular heavy hitters and all the there was a fair amount of people up last night or the other night. I don't even. Yeah, him too. Wow. Oh yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of coverage going on last night. It was an important election for some people. I was home smoking. Mhm. Yeah. Um yeah, he's I know he's frustrated, but he is trying to stick to some things. He's done 3 of these in a row, so we'll see how long Uncle Rocco keeps going. I think he needs. He's trying to kind of pick a fight with Tukey, and it's doing okay. I think he needs to go and maybe start a little bit of bickering with somebody that we know he can get into a real fight with. Like we know Bedabbler and Joey are okay. He's okay with Carl. Maybe somebody from that direction though that doesn't like Joey should go after him a little bit, or vice versa. Joey should find somebody that would be punching equal, not punching up too much, but there's somebody out there he can get after if he wants to do a drama channel. Yeah. Okay. I'll give you 2.
It's a story of my life.
Oh God, Rochi.
You know what FAB means? That's my fucking new. That's my you know how you think of a 3-letter word? What do they call that? It's supposed to be something positive. You know what I'm talking about? What's the purpose of it? It's an acronym. You give a 3-letter word to make an acronym about yourself. So mine is FAB.
Acronym.
FAB, you're a fab.
Yeah, that's what that no fuck that birth.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Yeah, I do know what you mean. I'll give you an example of a quick story. When I was a kid, I really wanted a guitar really bad, and I would ask for one at Christmas time, blah blah blah, and growing up, kind of broke and all of that. My parents, it was an investment, and they weren't gonna buy me a $200-300 guitar only to have me play it and put it down 6 months later. And I get that as a child. I get that because kids want to do everything and then they're fucking bored with it 2 minutes later. But at a certain point, I could have got a paper route. I could have been cutting lawns and saving my scratch, and got one on my own if I wanted it that bad. You know what I mean? Like you can't depend on other sources just to do what you expect them to do because they're there. Self-reliance is a very important thing, and I think Joey's saying that you're fucked at birth means, like you just said, he thinks he got dealt a bad hand, and a lot of people, Quadfather's not doing that bad right now, and he fucked his own self out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the focus part that I'm talking about. Like he gets fed up because like it's not the turnover isn't quick enough. It might be 6 months before he finds anything with a metal detector, but is he going to be at it that long? I don't know. you know. Mm-hmm. Nice. That's what I love about. Yeah, I love old shit like that, man. Like you can just turn it on and it works. It goes. Uh, right. All right, great.
Yeah, Joey, stop feeling down for yourself.
I can't
Mike,
help
send us
it.
$500.
I don't. See, that's another thing. Money doesn't make me happy. It don't.
You need to go see a doctor.
Yeah, right. I'm past all that shit, man. I
Nah,
need
because
to.
you go through these mood swings that just.
Yeah, because I'm done. I'm tired. I'm done. Once you understand, I'm done. I've been done for a long time.
Then
Been
why do
done.
you keep it going?
I'm not talking about you two. I talk about life in general, man.
Well,
Yeah, definitely. I can. Everybody's saying they can't hear me in the chat. Can you see chat yet? Do I look crazy? I am crazy. When you click on the little comments tab, really? It's working for me. I could see everybody, and I got YouTube chat open. But Tracy said she can't hear me. Oh, yeah. No. New York Ranger said he can hear me and see me. But they can't see you. Nobody can see you. Are you hiding in the background? They can't hear honk. Are you guys fucking with me? No honk sound. Uh-oh, so I do seem crazy. They can't hear you. You're not on stage. Holy shit! There you go.
Can you motherfuckers hear me now?
Now, yeah. Can they hear him now?
Hello, check 1 2.
Oh my god.
So I've been talking away for like the last hour.
Thank you,
20 minutes.
Mr. Okay, we're okay now. Yeah, no wonder. So they heard half a conversation. They hear me talking to you.
Hey, thanks for staying in, guys. We appreciate it, man.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
That's
So,
hilarious.
well,
Thanks,
you know
Chris.
what sucks here now is I'm not going to go back and do it, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to set this back up again, guys, for this one scene. The money. Oh yeah. So you guys were hearing all of it, but me. So fuck.
Right,
That's
right. So they know that Joey's on. He's on his. Based on that last little bit, he's just done with life. He's feeling pretty fed up.
right. God damn, how embarrassing. See, that's how come I don't ever make fun of people that have technical problems, Snake, is because
Oh, I
eventually
understand.
you're going to have something. Yeah, that's something you can't poke fun on, man, because you will get burned.
And if anybody else is curious, the green flickering, that's deliberate. I'm doing that on purpose. I don't know if you can see it, Honk, but my camera looks a little weird. But that's
I
that's
noticed
on
a little.
purpose.
I noticed a little different color or hue to it, I guess, but it's nothing else is bothering me. So,
All right, cool.
okay, so let's get up to this here. The 1730 is the mark I'm looking for. Bear with me, guys. All right, I got her. So this is about Joey going out, and this started about his metal detecting thing here. They're talking a little bit about his first day doing it. And so let's hear what they have to say, and then what happens, how the conversation transpires into what it does is pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
And you're gonna find a big old brick of gold
Mm.
washed up from the ocean.
Yeah.
Well, it probably won't wash up. It'll take.
I'll find 2 kilos of cocaine and I'll fucking be like, oh my god, look at this. And right when I pick them up, the fucking cop will be waiting there to fucking put handcuffs on me.
Who said anything about cocaine?
Yeah, who said anything about cocaine, Joey? How did we get to that from metal detecting? You know?
No, he's got the Charlie Brown syndrome going. He's like, oh, I'll find a kilo that's worth, $5,000, but I'll get arrested 2 seconds later. I understand where he's coming from. I feel that, the Catalano curse. That's exactly right.
The Catalano curse. Well, I'm starting to think that it fucking really exists. I'll be honest with you.
There was a good point you made earlier. No matter how bad Joey's acting here, he doesn't have a rap sheet like Zumach. That guy's got a litany in multiple states of just petty crime charges. And at least Joey got in trouble for some federal shit.
Right.
Not saying that he should have, but
no, but I mean, it was for some coin. It wasn't no children's play. I mean, it was for some big coin. So where Chad is shoving down fucking bottles of Tito's, in my opinion, I think Chad Zumach's a worse critter than Joey is, and it's. I know that people are really big on the old Chad fucking arc right now, but yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, I know, I understand, I get it, but that being said, Chad is a bit of a. I would rather have to watch my wallet hanging out with Chad than having to spend a night out with Ray DeVito. Because then point. I would probably end up like how Joey's feeling right now. I just wouldn't want to go on with my life.
Right. Are you getting the chat now and everything too?
Yeah, I'm seeing chat. I was here. Check this out. There we go. Honk
well,
Snake 2028.
All right. Well, I can't see any of it, so I'm going to trust you to maintain it and kind of interact if you can.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Cool. Let me see. So let's continue there with that a little bit with. Joey going from finding the golden brick, and that's what was the reason why that the metal detector was got. It was for the, I mean, he really, I promise you, he dreamt about finding some old gold coins,
Oh yeah, yeah. I know that he wants to.
Just saying, they wash up all the time on the beach.
Yeah, and all those fucking idiots always turn it in. Like, you don't know a fucking
Some old
bunch of
couple find a
cocaine dealers?
big suitcase of money and a suitcase of kilos of cocaine. They turned them both in.
Yeah, like a fucking dumbass.
Why would you turn that shit in? Burn the cocaine if you don't want the drugs. Get rid of them, just throw them out, and fucking get the money, go count it, and go live your life. They turn the money in.
Bro,
And here's the
I've
pitch.
got family
Someone
members that
claims
know
it
how to
within
get rid of
6
that
days,
cocaine.
we'll give you a call. Yeah.
Jesus, I'm gonna make the money off that cocaine. I got family members that know how to flip that shit.
If I found a trunk full of cocaine, I would unload it so cheap. One guy would take it, right? I'd give it, if he's paying 35 for a key, he's got it for 15.5 all day long. He can take them all.
Joey,
Give it to him for
Jeez,
20.
damn,
One
Joe.
deal.
Joe knows all the street prices, man, and
Yeah,
fuck it, he's ready to wheel. I kind of want Joey to find some. I'll buy some from him at that rate. Fuck,
yeah, I know. He's
15
hooking people up.
fucking 15 grand a kilo. Shit. I'd be like Nick Rekieta, man. My dogs would be coming up testing positive for blow.
That's not good. It's
No,
dogs
no,
running
they
around the
never.
house.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be that damn dumb laying around. I don't even let weed around for them. They eat that shit, it fucks them up. So
I was just gonna say I made can of butter once, and I used coconut oil, and I spilled it on the floor, and the dogs licked it up off the floor. They got wasted.
yeah,
the
dude, it
butter.
fucks them up. Some of them have real
Yeah.
bad reactions. Mine didn't. He ate a pretty good amount, but he's eaten a big thing of fudge before and didn't get sick and die. So he must be
Okay.
just gifted, I don't
Yeah.
know what he
my-
he reached up on the counter.
No, my bulldog did not like it. He was very upset. He was like, "Why am I stoned? I don't like this."
Yeah, it's a weird feeling for them. You can tell that they don't dig it. All right. Well, let's continue with our cocaine blues story.
You
I
know?
like that.
Joey needs a blunt.
I don't smoke blunts.
Joey, te pinga como lata.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever Mike's shitty internet said,
Binga. Binga means dick.
Well,
Yeah, I was
no
gonna
shit,
say it.
Sherlock. Te pinga.
What? I wonder. Okay, we must be done with the cocaine story, but it sure went into dicks real quick.
Yeah, no, because Lou was trying to say pina colada, but he said pinga.
Oh.
And that's Mexican for pee-pee.
Oh, I did not know this yet.
I'm pretty sure that's specific. Or no, it means
Pito, I
little.
knew was.
Pinga is little boy in Mexico, and it's pee-pee in Spanish. Like Puerto
That's
Rico.
fucking hilarious. And so you're trying to tell me that Lou the God was calling it an actual pee-pee?
A pee-pee colada.
No, my pee-pee colado. That is kind of cute to say. Okay, let me see here. Oh yeah, I mean Joey's. There's, he's a great storyteller. But check this out. I never heard this one before, folks. You're going to be amazed. Joey was almost a millionaire.
A $500 winner. And so I was already fucking happy as shit because that morning every morning I got my tickets in the morning from like 3 or 4 places. And but here's what I blew. But the night before, the morning before, I overslept. So how sometimes I missed a show here. Well, I overslept, and I only did this twice in about all the years I drove a cab. So I had to when I overslept for the first one, I had to call somebody to go get the people because they would have missed the late plane. So I felt bad. But so I fell back to sleep, and I went to 7-Eleven where I go on a Tampa Road in Oldsmar, right? And the person that worked at the counter goes, "Where were you this morning?" I go, "I overslept." They go, "Yeah, well, you might as well go home and go back to sleep." Because there was another guy that used to go there every day at the same time. And there was like 3 or 4 guys. They would all go there by scratch it. Well, guess what? He bought a ticket that morning, right? Which would have been my. And I always was ahead of him. He scratched a $2 million ticket.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, the ticket that Joey would have bought. He was the guy. He got there before him.
There's no. I don't know. If this is not true, this is a good story.
Yeah, I mean,
I
and just to
think.
come up with it like that, but yeah, man, he missed the lotto, $2 million scratch or something. I don't know. There's parts in here that are kind of differing at times and stuff, but yeah, he missed being a goddamn millionaire.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
I'm not sure if that really happened or not, but I do like the story.
Oh yeah, I'm always down for a
I-
good story.
I got. I oversleep. He gets my fucking been there before me. He buys the ticket. Because I was consistent how I bought tickets, and I always played numbers. What number of the ticket was in the book, and I had a system. He bought the ticket to me. Never saw him again. He vanished out of thin air after he won that $2 million. He moved out of Oldsmar, sold his house. He was gone. I guess he was afraid everybody was for money.
Out of that 2 million, let's say if he did the
Right?
lump sum,
Here, you take it like this. If you take it in one lump sum, he probably got $1 million too, because they're taking fucking at least 40% of that check right off the bat.
Yeah.
So
More
you got $1
than
million
that,
too.
dude.
If you take it over spread over 20 years,
Yeah, way
what's
more.
2 million divided by 20 years? A couple $100,000.
But like I said, we don't know if this even was a thing. I just thought it was funny that somebody bought a $2 million lottery ticket first thing in the morning. Joey usually beat this guy. He was always the guy right before him, the bottom, but not this day, dude.
That's funny. Because that's just luck, dude. That's pure luck. Anything could have happened. That guy could have.
FBA
Yeah, you're right. That's right. That's his
or
philosophy now.
FAB, fucked at birth.
Because I'm dyslexic too. I just remember everything backwards.
Yeah, that sounded right.
But that's. I know I'm not going to win the lottery because it might turn me into a shithead. That you know what I'm saying? Like I think money would change me and I'd just be a dick. But you can't. He's worried about he wants a lot of money at once. He wants to be a kingpin or something, and I don't know. He needs to watch the Twilight Zone because if you get what you want, it's generally
not good.
Yeah, you're gonna end up hating yourself for it anyway.
Yep, money don't make him happy. Knew that. Oh, this is a great thing where Joey, he had a piece of his colon removed.
Oh, geez.
Okay. And this is a while back, but he was in the hospital, and after his surgery, of course, they used an anesthesia on him to put him under so he could do surgery. But I thought it was interesting. Let's hear about when he came out after the anesthesia wore off.
Boom, get the surgery done. 15 inches of my colon out. Bam, I get back to I go to the fucking to the room where you fucking wait while the anesthetic wears off, the recovery room. And during the recovery, I had a bad reaction off the fucking anesthetic. I opened my eyes and I thought my fucking nurse was Dracula. The fangs were hanging out.
You told this story.
Did you hear that?
That's crazy.
I've never been under an anesthesia like that, so I couldn't tell you. I imagine I've heard stories about morphine though. People coming down off that morphine or something, and getting violent for a minute. But yeah, I didn't know that anesthesia. I guess it fucks you up when you come out of it. Obviously, he was surrounded by vampires.
Yeah, the only time I've been in surgery, I had appendicitis. I was like 8 years old. And I just remember waking up feeling groggy, not really hallucinating or anything like that. But, everybody's different. He could have. 15 inches? 15 inches,
Yeah.
That's a lot of intestine.
Without having a poop bag, it sure is.
Right, exactly. So maybe a few inches, but I don't know if it was a foot plus. That's that's a fair amount.
Yeah, let's continue. Let's hear what else he has to say.
One second before we get too far away.
Yeah.
Brent Monkhouse says that if Joey won the lottery, he would be broke in a couple of years because being poor is a mindset. And I heard a story somewhere once where a college student got $30,000 together and gave it to a homeless guy, and then literally like 2 weeks later, that 30,000 was gone. And I think the conclusion is like people live like they got an extra zero in their bank account. You know,
Right.
you got $3 grand, but you'll live like you got 30 for a few hours. You know what I mean? And it's I can't do that, man. That's why I don't gamble. I can't watch my money evaporate so fast.
Right, man. That's a bad deal.
I'm sorry. Onward.
All right. Here we go.
It's true. And I thought there was water filling up in the fucking, and I kept hearing water splashing. And the fucking guy that was the guy that cleans the room, what do they call the fucking custodian?
Janitor.
The janitor. I thought he was some fucking evil person trying to, he was there to watch me. And then I had another person in the room, in the recovery room. And all of a sudden, all my money was gone. My title to my bike was gone when I woke up. Everything was gone. So this nurse kept coming in and I kept calling her, get the fuck away from me. So I ran down the fucking hallway and I got to the elevator and I had the thing, the pole, and I was holding back. And they called my doctor and he came, he ripped it. He said, I don't care what, if he flipped out, you don't treat my patient. So long story short, I get there, he fixes everything. All right. So now I get home. I go back to work next day. But this.
All right. So that's where that kind of ended there, that hospital thing. But this is where it starts getting kind of good, if I remember correctly. Let's see the continue here.
No, I take this back because I'm telling you, I went way ahead in the story. So this was the fourth time after that I went to the surgery. But let's go back to the second time. I'm in a hospital that time when I was in a hospital week, and the guy says, if you don't do the surgery, I refuse to do it. Okay. I forgot to tell you the end of that one. So I go back to the cab because my rent's due. And I fucking got no money. I gambled fucking the whole month. I had a bad month. I lost every fucking penny I had. Right?
Fucked at birth.
Right? I can't pay rent. I got no money for electric. I got nothing. I go, I got to have a good fucking weekend. So I got to work 24/7. So I'm dead sick. I just came out of the hospital almost dying. And I'm in a cab and I start working about 6 in the morning. And I finish about 7 o'clock. And my first night back to work, I made $700. Almost had my rent. So I was all right. So I'm turning off on US 19 onto Nebraska Avenue to go home. I had a long day. I got to get up early. I'm going to do it again tomorrow. And my phone goes off. It was my phone because I put my cards all over the place at every business. It was the guy that works 7-Eleven. He goes, hey, there's a guy here that needs to go back to Nebraska Avenue. Don't you live on Nebraska? I go, yeah. I go, man, I'm already done for the.
Okay. Joey made $700 that night. All right. Yeah. In tips, I'm assuming he was a cab driver. But here, we've heard some good little stories today so far. This one right here is huge. Not only did Joey almost hit the lottery for $2 million, he encountered a guy that really helped him out one night, Snake. And this is a big dollar amount. Are you ready for this trip?
Yeah, I want to hear how much you made.
Okay, here we go.
Night, man. I already made the turn. I want to get back out. He goes, come on, this guy seems like a cool guy, man. Maybe you'll get a nice tip out of it. All right, just tell him don't leave. And I got to go back. I got to go back around. It's traffic now. This is like fucking 19's messed up. So I go back around. I get it. I turn. I pull in. I go to somebody. I don't know. He was out there. The guy's gone. So I look. There's a business next door. 2 businesses next to 7-Eleven. I peek. I go, anybody here for a cab? Go, oh, that's me. I go, oh, good. The guy's here. Guy comes out. He's dressed really nice. He's got a nice blazer on, and he's a really talkative guy. And I got all my medical records in the middle. He goes, can I sit in the front seat? And I usually don't like people sit in the front seat because that's right. But he was real nice the way I asked. Like, okay, no problem. So he glances over. He sees all my stacks of medical. He goes, you just get out of hospital or something? I go, yeah. He goes, yeah. Look at that. I go, right. I go, okay.
Okay. You know, you got your medical records sitting up there in the car after you've been just got out of the hospital, and somebody's wanting to see them. Some fairy you just picked up. Are you going to let them look at your medical shit?
Hell no. No way. Especially if I just had like a colon surgery, you know?
Right.
Not telling anybody about that.
Right. You know, you think you're going to have a poop sack and all that. And
Yeah.
don't want people knowing that shit. But all right. So here we go.
He goes, this is serious, man. You got to get surgery. You know that, right? I said, yeah. He goes, you got insurance? I said, no. He says, that sucks, man. So we're getting back to Nebraska. I make the right. And he goes, I go out. He goes, the guy next door said, you live on that? I go, yeah, that's my house right there. He goes, you just go to the next block, make a left, and go off and go 2 blocks and then make a right, and my house is in the middle there. So he starts telling me the story. He goes, you know, I really feel bad for you. He goes, I'm going to give you a nice tip. And I said, okay, thank you. I go, but you know, so he hands me two $100 bills. I give him back. I said, listen, I went from 7-Eleven. I'm coming home in.
Okay, so the guy dropped 200 on him. All right, and Joey said, "No, yeah, I can't take this money, sir. I mean, but he ends up taking it. Okay,
Of course.
and then, but that's not all of it. But you wait.
Anyhow, you live right around the corner. The whole fare was like $9. I said, I can't accept that $200 tip. I just didn't feel right because it was way too much. And I'm like, I don't want the guy feeling sorry for it. I don't know if the fucking idiot told him. He goes, no, he goes, that's your tip, but here's your bonus. And he hands me an envelope. Well, this is right the year that I think it's right in the week that the new $100 bills came out. So I thought it was a joke. I looked at it. This is, you know, the latest $100 bill I think just came out that within that couple of days when I was in the hospital. And I thought, I go, this is a fucking joke. I got really snippy with the guy. I go, what do you give me fake $100 bills? He goes, joke's on me. He goes, what are you talking about? Those are all real. And I go, well, no, they're not. I didn't know the new $100 bill looked like that. He goes, I promise you, I would never do that. So he goes, but don't open the envelope till you drop me off and go home. All right. So as soon as I drop him off, I pull around the corner. He gave.
Yes.
He knew the $100 bills looked like brand new $100 bills, but the guy just told him to not open the envelope until he gets home.
Okay. Here's the thing. He gave Joey two $100 bills initially.
Oh.
And that was it.
Okay.
That was his tip. Okay. That was his tip. And then he handed Joey an envelope, which was a bonus.
Oh, okay. That's what I missed. I'm sorry.
Yep. So here we go. Let's continue.
Gave me $10,200 in the envelope.
Okay. Did you hear that?
10K plus the 200.
You're right. 10 fucking K this guy gave him. All right. So that's some pretty damn lucky shit, right? Be driving a cab and that happened.
Yeah, of course.
The particular things of the story, though, is what gets interesting. This gentleman happens to be a gay guy. And, well, this story, it gets good. It's even a little bit that we've heard has been pretty decent, but it gets better, okay?
All
Let
right.
Joey tell it.
That's a fact. He asked me, when you go home or whatever, do not call the news to report a Good Samaritan thing. You don't have to do none of that. Do not say where it came from. Just take this as a gift, and it's your lucky day. I was in fucking tears, man. I'm like, oh, I was shaking so bad. I thought right away, I started thinking the worst, that someone's trying to set me up here. I'm fucking, this is something not right. I'm freaking out. So my son comes in, and I go, count this for me.
Kind of like he would have with the cocaines. He's thinking he's going to get busted. Isn't that hilarious? Anytime something Joey would come across that might be kind of borderline, his biggest concern is worrying about it. It's a setup.
Oh yeah, dude. He said that's why the FAB is it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. He thinks bad shit's gonna happen. It's gonna keep happening, man.
For me, he goes, "Where'd you get this?" I go, "I told him." He goes, "No way." Then the guy calls my cell phone. He goes, "Can you come back to my house and take me to Walmart?" Okay, sure. So I go, "Well, obviously I'll come pick you up, but this is gonna be free. You ain't paying the fare." He goes, "Oh, you opened the envelope." I go, "Yeah." So the ride for the envelope. He goes in shops and he comes out with bags of clothes for kids, all kinds. And he goes, "Would you do me one favor?" Now he starts asking me for favors. I go, "Yeah, sure." He goes, "I want to go out to Toys for Tots, and I want to give out all the unprivileged."
Okay, man. Was this in a movie somewhere before, Snake?
It's starting to sound like it.
Okay, I don't know why. I'm like, is this guy gonna be Santa Claus? I don't know. But it's starting to sound like a fucking movie.
Yeah, definitely one of the stories for this all time. I'm just wondering. I'm trying to see if he mentioned what time of year it was, but I don't think he did.
I didn't catch that.
I was wondering if he was like, the Toys for Tots thing. Was this around Christmas time?
Right.
I mean, I guess it had to be, but he didn't mention what time of year it was before.
No, he didn't, and that's the thing. Yeah, if the Toys for Tots comes in, we know that it's got to be somewhere around Christmas. Um, but yeah, he didn't mention. So that's a good catch on that. Just paying attention. Have to pay attention where he's saying. The time of year that it was. It might come
Right.
out. So yeah.
Would you help me? Would you help me do this? And he met my son. He goes, your son too? I said, sure, we can help you. So he starts talking. I go, can I ask you something? He goes, and he was a doctor. He was a skin doctor. Turned out he was a doctor. He said, I've been married 25 years. I got a son that I put through college. Is very well educated, got a great job, and they disowned me today. And I go, what are you talking about? My son stopped talking to me. He goes, I'm going to tell you a story. He goes, all my life I knew I was a closet case homosexual. I said, oh, God, and I'm fucking freaking. I go, do I really want to hear this? Because now I'm freaking out. Did he give me 10? What's this guy's angle here? So I kind of got,
What's his angle here? I'm not going to get busted, but I might get fucked.
Yeah, that's right. The chat also agrees that this guy is trying to touch Joey's shifter and play a little stick shift driving, a little manual.
Right, exactly.
I got my guard up and I go, he goes, please. He goes, I'm a doctor. Here's my ID. You know it's me. I brought you to my house. He goes, so he tells me a story. He goes, I met this man on the internet. He says, and he was so wonderful. And I finally had the courage up to go meet him in Miami for the weekend. He goes, and I'll be honest with you. He goes, I'm the woman. He goes, I dressed up so beautiful for him. And I went out of town in Miami and he wined and dined me. We danced all night and I had the best sex of my life. He says, I caught AIDS from the very first sexual experience I had as a homosexual.
Whoa! Holy shit! The first experience.
Wait a minute. We just got this in. Breaking news.
Joey was with a man that had AIDS.
Yikes. That's Joey can never complain about his life again, because that has got to be some of the most awful luck in the world.
Right.
To go out and be bi curio and then find out you got AIDS from the one time you were like, all right.
That's an unlucky son of a bitch.
Yeah, this is starting to sound like a Tom Hanks movie or something. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, man. Now, realize Joey already got the 10K and stuff, but this guy's disclosing all this to him now. First, he wanted to see Joey's medical records. Then he tells him about, and yeah, I mean, what a trusting environment this place must be, Florida.
Yeah, no kidding.
So he's dying. Now his wife finds out, his kids find out, they disown him. They think he's nuts. So they're trying to declare him. So what did he say? My wife gave her everything in my life. He says, I gave my son everything. He had everything that I wanted to eat. So you know how I'm going to repay them? I'm going to give envelopes of money out to every stranger I meet till all the money's gone. And they can kiss my ass. Because I'm going to be dying soon anyhow. And that's what he did.
Okay, so philanthropy.
I'm curious, how long ago did this happen?
10 years ago. Okay, he's going to get into that a little bit. But apparently this happened 10 years ago. His son got involved, and he was 14 at the time, I'm guessing. Joey does the math, so you'll hear that. But yeah, this was just 10 years ago.
He gave every cent he had to any stranger he felt that he deserved it. And I never saw the guy again. I think he died about a year later. So what did I do with the $10,000? Paid my rent, paid my lights, paid all my bills, and I went and bought $4,000 worth of scratch tickets. I hit a $5,000 ticket. So that was my fucking. Yeah, it was a good fucking man. It was good.
Okay, he got $10,000. He ended up buying $4,000 in lottery tickets, and then hit another $5,000.
Yeah, that's
how can Joey? He don't have bad luck.
That's I was gonna say, because he just won $1,000, but that's again. Who said that? I can't remember who said it. Shmuel Buckman or NJ Ranger or somebody, but they just said that it's poor being a mindset, and that's it right there. I'm gonna go buy scratch offs. $4 grand in scratch offs. Are you kidding me? Go buy an
Right.
entertainment center. Go buy a new TV,
Right.
a stereo.
Something.
Some shit that you could, yeah, something tangible in your hand that you're going to play with for, you know.
Amen.
Or that you can
All
at
right,
least get a return on your investment.
Something. Let's continue here.
Good for me, man. Yep. Can you believe that shit? $10,000 fucking. And I couldn't tell the world about it. He didn't want me to tell the news. I was going to call the news and say, it's a good Samaritan. Big story with a cab that happened with a cab driver. That'd be a great story in the news. He didn't want me to do that. He goes, please don't. He didn't want nothing for it. And I just felt bad. So, but he gave me more stuff. He called us up. He gave me this big TV, this beautiful computer. Anything I wanted, how you pick, it's yours. And the guy tried to be my friend. But I got weirded out with the guy, man. I just got weirded out because.
See, now, doesn't it sound like that this is, yeah, this computer, you can have it, this TV, 10,000. I mean, is there a scam that went down here somewhere or something? This is some vulnerable old man? Because it just sounds sketch as hell now.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Because now it's a shopping spree. You know, go pick this out, go pick that out. Now it's turned into Pretty Woman. He went from a cab driver to going,
right.
You know, like to Macy's or wherever.
Right. That's crazy, man. It just sounds sketch or phony or something. I don't know. It don't pass the old sniff test.
Yeah, I smell something. And it's
I felt, you know what? There's going to be a time this guy might fucking try to hit on me or something. And I just fucking, you know, I told him, I said, I'm really busy. I appreciate all you did for me, but, you know, and I got to keep it really professional here. I said, I don't really want to make friends with people that I drive. I go, I mean, you're a great person. Thank you. I'm grateful. But he weirded me out, man. Because when I got home, the TV he gave me and the fucking, he gave me one of those smart TVs. One of my first, he gave me a computer. It was, what's the name of the computer? It was an HP, but it was an all-in-one computer. And he never cleaned it out. So he left files on there. And he had all kind of gay porn on there, and I'm like, oh my god, man, I don't want to see.
Oh, so apparently the computer wasn't a brand new one from Macy's. It was something he already had.
I'm calling bullshit for sure because there's no way that somebody's handing that over.
Yeah, right. The big screen TV he gets is after the 10,000. Also, the computer, you know, these things are all in the house or whatever. It just sounds like there was some sketchy shit going on there, Joey.
There was some services exchanged.
Something. Let's see what he has to say.
None of this shit. So he left a lot of personal stuff in there, and I didn't know if that was a direct. If he was just, I just couldn't. To this day, I don't understand why he did that. He told me the story.
Watching that gay porn, Joey, and
You're
loving it.
Crazy, and it was like I felt. Okay, I didn't ask the guy. I didn't know the guy. I mean, okay, he gave me a tip, but it was. I don't think anybody. It happens. I mean, you get big. I've got big tips before. I got $500 tip a couple times at Christmas, but that was like the lifesaver of my life. It was like I was ready to be evicted. I was ready to have my lights turned off. I was gambling so bad that year. I was fucked all the way around. All the money I made for the summer for baseball, I fucking before I got back home was just about all gone. I gambled all the way home on the drive home to every state. I went to every fucking Indian reservation casino there was. I was just in a rut that I was trying to get out, and I couldn't turn the fucking table. But you know what? Every time I get to that rock bottom spot, a door opens up and fucking I get blessed.
And David Chandler walks in.
Yeah, he's blessed by the Bank of Dead Fool.
Yeah, thank you.
Shmuel Buckman in the chat nailed it down because that's what I was getting at. This was long enough ago that it was a smart TV, and the guy's worried about dying from AIDS.
Right. I mean, well, he's saying it was 10 years ago. Okay, he gets to that. So, yeah, there you go. It was a smart TV, and the guys, when's the last time anybody's died from AIDS? I mean,
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson's still going.
And this was a doctor, a skin doctor. Okay, I don't know if you guys caught that, but he was an actual doctor.
Yeah, that's right. That's what he said, a skin doctor. He's a dermatologist.
So yeah, man. you'd think he would be taking care of business. He would be having it. I don't know.
No, any doctor.
You understand? It's been like that my whole life. But I learn
Preventative
from it?
maintenance,
No.
you know?
Until I finally learn from it. You understand? Then the next tragedies happen. Then the stabbing, and then the prison. Then finally I said, fuck it. I can't do no drugs no more. I can't do no gambling no more. I can't do none of this shit no more. It's all evil. It's all evil.
All right, so Joey, we were given a super sticker from Bo Beerington for $3.99.
Thank you, Bo
Like,
Beerington.
you get so caught up in your damn stories, you forget about these wonderful
Listen,
people.
I'm not going to end the show without fucking seeing them and read them, man. I mean, it's not like you got to, I always read them. Thank you, Bo. So, it's like, that's why I'm FAB, fuck that bird. Because no matter what choices I make, I always go through the lane. I get the bad lane all the time. But then I get to the core where I'm about done, and I get blessed with something. Or something. There's always a way out of it. He gives me a blessing.
So there's that story there, guys. I don't know where that part went. We must have missed it, or I missed it, where he said that, yeah, the guy, or maybe it's still coming up. I don't know. Let me see here. Trying to find out. Okay. Let's go up here to 4608. And this right here is kind of telling for me. This is Joey talking about his kid and money. Okay. Now, what he did was apparently he wasn't paying his kid to work. So let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, he was rolling, man. He was rolling.
Oh man.
I think that was the year. Yeah, that was the year he worked for me, and he's the only one on payday I didn't pay. I kept giving him IOUs because I was gambling so bad I had to make payroll. I always made payroll, but I stiffed him every week. Now he comes and he goes, Dad, I mean, I work just as hard as this guy. Listen to me. I'm your father. You trust me? He's always. I said, you'll get paid. I got a deal going on in the off season. I'll make sure you get. Sure enough, I made the deal. I go, would you rather had all that money every week? And I gave him one lump sum of money. I gave like $4,000 or $5,000. I gave it to him. I go, if I got to burn my son, I will might as well just jump in the water and drown myself. I go, yes, I stiffed you because I was.
Okay. So did you get all that? Apparently, this is where I cut it, and I should have let it kept going there. He had just said that this old boy gave him $2,000. Okay, the same gay guy. He got in there and he gave his son $2,000, and then here his son's working for him wherever he's working at, and he isn't paying him. He's paying everybody else. That's almost as bad as ripping off your kid's piggy bank. Probably even worse.
Yeah, I agree. That's the number one reason why not to do business with family. Especially like if they're your boss or something, because that's what'll happen. You will get treated like family. Oh, I can put you on the back burner because you're blood. You know what I mean? And it's like,
right.
Well, no, I'm counting on that money just as much as anybody else right at the moment. But I also agree. Like he keeps saying things work itself out for him. And yeah, you might be lucky, dude, but that one of these times it's not going to happen, and you're just going to,
pennies from heaven.
Right? Yeah, he's been lucky a lot, so I don't think you should be so upset and yelling about being fucked at birth because he's just now barely 60. 50,
not even that. He's 59.
59. Yeah. So
60.
He's got at
what
least.
The hell?
I if he doesn't get his self checked out because his blood flow's not doing too well at his age.
Oh no.
But he's
no,
got
now
plenty
with
of
his
time,
feet, if they're swelled up, no. Okay.
Right.
This is great. This is going to be the last little clip from that one, and then we'll get into the metal detector shit. But, Joey, he loves wrestling masks and stuff like that. And this is what really got me concerned. Listen to what he says here.
On the internet right now looking for fucking. I'm trying to log into X.
Fuck X.
Listen, what do you want, man? What are you bothering me with right now for?
Because you got to pick out your wrestling mask for next week.
Who's buying it for me?
Who's buying it for me? Well, Joey, you buy it yourself.
No, they can't be that
You?
much.
Man, I ain't buying this fucking mask.
You need the mask for the show.
It won't be for next week now. I won't have it next week. I can't rub
See,
two
I
nipples
like
together.
this one because this one makes you look like a fucking carpet
You
muncher.
guys fucking sad. 58 years old, and I ain't even got a fucking 4 cents in my account.
You got an
If emergency
account?
broke out, I'd be fucked. I don't even got 4 cents. I think I got 4 cents in my account.
Oh, this is a nice mask. Look at
It's
this
fucked up.
one.
I am by far, as smart as I think I am, I'm about the dumbest cocksucker I ever met. I am.
Don't feel bad. I got the money in my account is for my bills.
Well, my bills are paid. That's a good thing. I always pay my bills.
Well, my bills, some bills already came out. Now the others are coming out here in the next couple of days.
I do.
Now, what concerned me about this, Snake, was the fact that we know that Joey has a hard time or resisting dressing up or wearing the goddamn masks and everything. That's why I'm really concerned that maybe this melancholy that he's suffering through is a real deal. Because how could fucking JOEY.C refuse a mask?
It's true, and I've been meaning to bring it up. He's had this weird pair of goggles on his forehead this entire time while wearing a pair of glasses at the same time. Yeah, he does like to do characters, and I'm pretty sure during the Uncle Rocco show he did put on a luchador style mask, and I'm pretty sure that was manufactured in his house.
Right. Okay, so let's sorry about that, guys. Let me get up here to where I'm sharing this again. We're gonna go to our next little segment. This is the metal detector segment. And this might suck a bit because it's filmed in that goddamn, the up and down instead of the horizontal or whatever.
Landscape.
It's stuck in the vertical thing. But let me see what I got for my time, Mark. Is everything on? Everybody seeing that shit? Good. Yep. And this is just from the beginning. So this is Joey. He just got his new metal detector. Let's watch this from the beginning, and then we'll move on from there.
Can you imagine this? I got 5G. Bars are all good. And I take one step to the left and one to the right, and it's on off. All right, here we are, folks. We're at L. Barnes Park here in great Tampa, Florida. Our first ever metal detector show. We're going to turn on the camera so you can see the metal detector. We're going to start metal detecting. Hopefully be fine. What's happening? Let's turn on your gifted memberships. Let's get all that out of the way. If there are any super chats, I'll read them towards the end of the program. Like I said, this is my very first test run. So this show will be, next week's show I will be at a beach. I'll be picking out. I got 1 or 3 beaches I want to go to. We'll hit those beaches next week. This is basically a run to see how this is going to work. And there we go. I'm going to turn on my metal detector. And we get it all gauged on. I'm putting the camera on. So now you guys should be able to see me here, right? So we're going to start metal detecting.
You're fine, Joe.
I'm good?
You're good.
I'm going to start real slow. I'm going to look. And if you can read the chat to tell me if anything I need to. Hey, Dayla, how are you? Or Miss, oh, no, Dayla's not. Doom's here. Doom, what's up, Doom? So we're here.
You see what he should have done, and I'm just saying this from experience. You go out, you take you a pocket full of quarters, a ring, a gold ring that you have, whatever, and you hide them. Okay, or at least somebody knows where. Then you go and take that thing, and that's how you kind of test, because all the different metals and all that shit, they all put off a different noise. Okay, in the metal detectors, that's how they have them nowadays. So, just to test and learn how to do it. But Joey doesn't have that. It's going to come out of the box. We're not going to read the directions, the instructions manual, or anything like that.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
That's like you.
Yeah, just let's just get it out of the box and get going. But no, you're right. You're absolutely right. He does need to do some test runs with this so he knows what he's doing.
You're right.
Really be careful here. It's very slow, section by section. See the best way to do it. Uh-oh. Some kind of metal here. Well, it was going off there, so we know it's working. We know it's working properly because as we were swatting inch by inch, we see where the most powerful signal is.
Okay. I failed to mention that Miss C is with him. All right. One of them is moving the wand, and then the other one will be digging the hole with the shovel. But yeah, that's Mrs. C that is with him at the park metal detecting.
That's great.
Right there, I think.
I'm getting a read right there, right about there. That's where it's getting crazy right there. I would just see how you don't have to just go dig right there. She's gonna dig, fill up a little bit. We just push it right back in. If you see anything, do a couple good scoops.
I mean, I feel like I'm kind of like
Don't get real out.
Okay, you know what's hilarious? They keep getting that beeping noise, and well, a lot of it is Joey is running over the top of that shovel, the little spade that they're using, and so the
shit.
metal, yeah, the metal on that is what's sending off the beeper. Oh my god!
So there's something got to be there. It could be a pipe, it could be a can, it could be anything. We don't know what it's gonna be. It could be a watch. It could be just a metal, anything metal.
It's just dirt, Joe.
Huh?
It's just dirt.
You see,
It's concrete, like underneath there or something. I don't fucking know.
it's going off like crazy.
Maybe it's a body.
Going off crazy.
Maybe it's a body with some jewelry on it or something.
It's something metal. That's a tree too, so it's a big tree. So
You know, imagine the excitement just starting right off the get go, and you got the metal detector going crazy like this.
I'm laughing my ass off. That's too funny. This is funny. I like
It's hilarious. There she is digging away. He's saying, "Okay, a little more over there."
It could be anything. Yeah, it's still. I feel like she's out there with a kitchen spoon.
see right there.
No, it's a little spade that came with
I know.
but yeah, it is.
Oh, okay, it came with it. All right, I gotcha.
Yeah, it was a little spade that came with it.
So see here. I brought this flashlight too here. You can see down there. Things going off like right here. See if you see anything on that hole there. We'll show them so we can show them as we dig. Right there, see right there in the hole. I mean, because I don't have a proper vehicle, guys, I couldn't go.
Okay, there she is digging away. They've gone to a couple of holes. You'll notice that they get a lot of beeping, but not a whole bunch else of other shit. So we're gonna fast forward, and this is when Joey whips out what I call the meth lamp. And if you're not familiar with that is, here in California, the meth lamp, you'll see people riding their bicycles and they're tweakers, and they've got these lamps that are like mining lamps that they wear on their head. And yeah, well, so Joey and them guys, well, they got one. Just take a look at this. All right, hold on, guys. All right.
The light.
Here.
Here, let me just put this on. Hang on, guys.
Here.
You got that? All right. I think this is how it's going here. Put my hat on. All right. All right. We'll go over here. This is when everybody comes and hangs out at the park. You know, you don't want to run into half of the people in this place. This is when all the nightlife starts. These are the places you get in trouble.
What button do you press?
For what?
Do you get to press?
No. You just wave it around. It's all on, and then you watch the meter. Okay. Let's see this guy here.
Let's go towards this one.
I put this on backwards. Hang on.
Oh, I thought it was just kind of funny that Joey had one of those meth lamps. You don't, I don't know. You don't see them every day on people other than people that are doing something they shouldn't be doing. Let me see. Let's go to 1425. This is where Joey lets Mrs. C run the metal detector. And she, of course, is all excited, you know. Well, not really, but Joey is. Let's get up here to this. Mrs. C running the detector.
False. You want to get a steady. See, you stick. Like you start here with your feet, and you just go vroom, vroom.
Let me find out there's a class for this.
You know what I'm saying?
What is the bitch throw?
Well, I mean, we got to come a system, guys. This is very difficulty to hold phones, to have phones strapped,
Very difficult.
to have a light that you're binding you guys. Of course, it's going to take both of us. Of course, we realize that.
Jesus Christ, you see the size of the toilet on Miss C?
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
She has got a culo as big as Brooklyn, man.
Just
So what? Nobody. I mean,
No, what? I'm looking for suggestions. I'm looking to make this fun. So, is it better that she does that, I do the narrating and talk, and then I do the digging? You guys tell me what you think. Now, you guys always have an opinion and always try to give me advice. So now is the time. Here's the time to step up and give me the right advice on this show. So I will take everything I can because I'm new to this.
you know what I think we should do?
To doing it all coordinated in one. So
Well, you can stream back home and go to the back there by the bank.
yeah, I got a lot of areas. We can move the stream. Let me move the stream out of this park where I got more like a big area that might have a lot of stuff. It's not too far from
By the
here.
bank.
What was that?
Let's go hang out on private property behind the bank.
Right.
she
Yeah.
said?
It's
Okay.
well, there. I think. See, what happened is this started, and the park where they were at started getting scary. The nighttime people started coming out, and he thinks was a trap park, and I think that means something to do with selling drugs or drug dealers or something. But yeah, so they actually meander on. And get back, and they do a couple more things back behind their apartment complex, but it's nothing real substantial. Let's see here. Let's get to 1757. But okay, so they've taken off. Like I was saying, they take off. We're not watching that. That's in their car. But if you listen, if you got headphones on, Joey and them drive down a wrong way road. They go down a one-way road in the wrong direction. Okay. And you can hear some black dude yell at them, "Hey, get out of this one-way street." You know, you can hear him just barely. You need your headphones though. But pay attention, you'll hear him yell, and then Joey goes, "Oh, we're going the wrong way." Shit.
It's one way? Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way.
Shit.
How about that? I'm going down the wrong way street.
Oh my God.
I made a
Oh my
Let
God.
me do that again. God
It's one
damn.
way? Oh shit.
I'm trying to. Okay.
All right, where's your settings at?
All right, guys, bear with me. I'm going to go back a little bit more than where I was, just so I can get. Okay, here we go.
This thing is rough. Whew. Sounds beautiful, don't it?
Give me that light so it don't blind anybody.
Yeah. Turn it on. This is a fucking turn of the beast. Whew. Beach or the Tampa Causeway Beach next week, and then work my way to the Clearwater Beach and stuff like that. Why can't I see nothing? Why I got the light on the van and nothing showing? What do you say? It's one way? Oh shit!
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it. Hey, it's one.
Yeah, that's fucking funny. So they're driving down the one-way street. Sorry, I had to set us all back for that, but I thought if you got the headphones, you can hear the dude yelling. It wasn't that Joey discovered he was going the wrong way himself. Yeah, some brother he almost hit. Fucking had to let him know. Hey, wrong way, fool.
Yeah, that's funny. He didn't know. Oh man,
Let's
that's
see
so bad.
here.
Joey is a terrible driver, I think.
Oh, he is terrible. He was a cabbie too. This is great. Okay, so the van is starting to go to shit. I didn't know if you knew that or not, but it's ready to blow up. But Joey gives the origin story of this thing. And once again, it's another one of those deals that shouldn't have been made. It was sketch as hell. But let Joey tell you.
My own fault, because you know what? Because none of the gauges work when I bought the van. So I don't have a speedometer. I don't have if it overheats, I won't know. If the gas gauge don't work, so if I can't, I gotta judge it. That's since day one. It needs to be replaced. The guy, I bought it from actually the guy must have been a crackhead. He ran this car out.
Free.
Yeah,
and he got it free.
I went to go buy the car at 5 o'clock in the evening, and he was closing. So I was trying to get the money off my PayPal. Because my son bought it for me. He sent me the money, but he did it with PayPal. And I told him to do the chime, and PayPal, because it was a big, large deposit, they locked my money.
Literally.
So I had to fight with PayPal for 3 hours. I finally got it unlocked and the money off at 11 o'clock at night. I called the guy. I'll be there in the morning. You know, you get the money. Come now. What fucking car will I tell you to come at 11 o'clock at night? This guy was so cracked out.
Yeah, that would have been a red flag, maybe. Him telling you to come there at 11 o'clock, Joey.
Yeah,
Good
no kidding.
thinking.
I mean, like, how are you going to get the title and shit at 11 o'clock at night?
Right. Yeah, Joey's fucking steps and piles of shit all by himself. Let's let him finish up this story here, because this van he bought it with many problems. It wasn't just something that's happened now. This thing was put together. It's a Frankenstein van, and it was dangerous as all hell too when he bought it. I don't know why Joey didn't go back and put it to this dude's ass, because it's pretty serious. But let him explain it.
He sold me the car. The next day, me and her went to see him. We went to an event with my oldest son, and we're driving on 19, and I felt the wheels wobbling. And all of a sudden, the back wheel popped off.
Is that an evil inspired house?
The back wheel popped off. So I drive with no wheel, 3 wheels.
So he buys a new car, and he's driving it home or whatever, and the fucking back wheel falls off.
That's great.
All right.
Like, this has got to be exaggerated a little bit. I don't know if the wheel fell off, maybe the hubcap, but when he started the van, though, at the beginning of the one video, or at the end of it, you can hear that thing's chugging along. It's not doing too great.
Oh no, it's in bad shape. It's in real bad shape. But his thing is, I'm just gonna drive her like I was stolen until it goes down. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's not real forward thinking, I don't think. I could be wrong. You know, these goddamn kids nowadays. Okay, let me see. So yeah, here's the van origin story. Continued.
In one to a parking lot. We take an Uber to my son's event, and he's got someone there that's got a tow truck, well, not kind of a tow truck. So, but she had a ramp with a pulley, and me, her, and Christina, so the lady was a lady friend of my son's. Christina and me trying to pull this van with 3 tires and a rim. It took us like 6 fucking hours.
Who figured it out?
Yeah.
Me.
So we get it on there, and now we're exhausted. The lady drives us all the way to Tampa. She said, I'll bring you. She goes, no, we took an Uber, right?
No, she drove.
Oh yeah, that's right. She dropped the trailer off at her place.
No, she brought the trailer with her, and she said she did not feel like getting the van off tonight, so she brought it.
Right, that's right. I said I got lost there. She came in, and I well, let's just take it. She goes, it took us 6 hours to put it on with no wheel. We have to figure this out. I'm going home and sleep. So I'm thinking, oh man, she's gonna take my van. I just got the van. I had it one day, and I go. She comes the next day, and it broke all the hub where the studs are. So, but they were the ones that you pound in. So I went and bought new studs, put it in, and I saw the brake pads were low. So I go, or the brake shoes in the back and the front the pads. So I'm looking at the tires. So I called AAA out to come and help me because I didn't have a jack. They came out and he goes, I can't touch this car any further. He goes, you got Toyota rims on a Chrysler. That's why the wheel fell off. Yep. He says the hubs don't match. All your wheels are going to wobble. All the wheels are going to fall off.
Okay, you hear that shit?
Dude? That's crazy.
So the guy, yeah, that's nuts, man. And the thing is, I actually believe this. I believe that there was fucking 4 Toyotas on that Chrysler van. Oh
That's
my god.
wild, dude. And Christina bragging about how she figured out how to get the van onto the trailer.
Yeah.
And
Well,
yeah,
she
that is
is the
crazy.
mechanic in the family.
I would say. And then they called AAA, and AAA's like, I'm not fucking touching this thing. I was like, they can't touch it. They can't legally put him back on the road.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I believe that shit all happened.
I'm curious to find out how much you paid for this van.
$1,500.
Okay. Oh, that explains a lot.
Okay. Yep, 1,500. I don't know what he's got left in here on this. They were saying I'm thinking there was a little bit more there. It's pretty good. Okay, let me see.
So now I had to spend. I got this is a 1996. So now I got to go look for the rims, the proper rims, the factory rims. It took me a month to find them. I went to every junkyard in the tri-state area here. Finally got them.
Let me hold this. Let me roll my.
I got the hubcaps. I mean the rims, and then but it had brand new tires on it. So that guy sold me the crackhead sold me a good deal, but it was a clear.
It wasn't a good deal, Joey. It had a clear title, but that wasn't a good deal. The fucking wheels were all going to fall off. What are you smoking, bud?
Yeah, no kidding. And it's a 1996. When did he bought this at what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
Right.
1996, dude. There's got to be like 300,000 miles on that thing. It's a Chrysler. I'm guessing it's a town and country or whatever they had.
Oh, yeah, those ones that have like those sliding doors.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, there's no way he's going to...
Title, which I was shocked. But he put Toyota rims on it to pass it off the sell. And I would have died. We would have died. All the wheels were destined to come off. But when we start loosening the lugs, they were just popping off on all the tires. That's how ugly it was. It was bad. Hang on, I got to set this down for a minute, guys.
Okay, why did you not take it back, Joey? You see, that's the thing. It's like, and there would have been some type of lemon law. It happened that day. Or 30 days, I think you got on cars, even used ones you can take back. That's the only deal. I don't know if it was a dealership or what, but shit, if that was me, you better believe I'd have been knocking on that motherfucker's door that night.
Yeah, there's no way he got that at a dealership. Yeah, he should have been able to get his money back. Wrong rims on that car. There's more than a lemon law. That's life and danger. That's
He said, "Yeah, it had brand new tires on."
All right, I got a pair of $400 tires for $1,500.
Right.
Jeez.
Well, that's all I had on him for that stuff there, man. I had a little bit more, but I think I'm going to save it for the weekend show. Do you want to do a Saturday show, Snake?
Yeah, I should be up Saturday morning.
All right. Do you want to do a Saturday morning or night?
Oh, that either or. It doesn't matter. I'm not.
Let's do morning.
Saturday.
Let's do morning.
Okay. Or mid-morning.
Yeah,
whatever
let's
you
run
like. Whatever. It's Thursday night. Whatever you feel it, nothing set in stone.
Yep. I'll get with you on it. All right, guys. That's all we got for this evening. I want to thank you, the folks that did turn out. We appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed Joey's melancholy day and his moods that he's having now. We're going to be back Saturday. I think we're going to be doing a morning show. So that'll probably be about, it'll be noonish or whatever for people on the East Coast. Yeah.
All right.
I want to thank you all. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And let's go out with Lawrence Welk and the Lawrence Welk Salsa Band.
All right.